Hey everybody, Stone Daughter Studios here. Got some leftover colors here. Some of them I used before Lee got here, some of them Lee used. And so I decided to do a Boilermaker pour. And I've already got my shot glass in my white. You can see some of the colors have already come to the surface. So I'm going to now mount the camera on the tripod. Give me a second. This is an 18 by 24 canvas. It's a large canvas. So let me see if I can. Give me a second. Raise that up so y'all can see the whole canvas. Okay. Looks like y'all can pretty much see that. I know it's kind of wonky because I got it backwards, so that looks better. Okay, here we go. Need to put my gloves on. I got my base white. The shot glass is already sunk down in there with all these different colors layered in. We're going to do a flip. We're going to pull it off after it settles and see what we get. Alright, here we go. Okay. There's some metallics in this. There's dark colors. There's bright colors. We need to let that settle for a sec. And on the bottom I used, the bottom white, I used white with no silicone. But when I filled the top of it up to cover the colors that had come up from the shot glass, I used the white with silicone to cover that up. Just to give myself a little bit of silicone so I can have some cells. I do want cells in this. So, okay, here we go. Holding it down. Picking it up. And I didn't drop that. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. It's starting to spread back, so I need to get my little wedge here so it can not flow that way. And then now it's flowing this way too much, so I've got to get my other wedge and tilt that up just a smidge to kind of level it out a little bit if I can. Okay, there we go. Now I'm using the torch. See what I can get here before I start spreading it. A lot of cells, beautiful cells. I'm just getting the air bubbles out. Looks like I need to fill up my butane. So give me a sec. Let me fill up my butane. Alright, butane's full. There we go, that's better. A little bit more force to it. Alright, now let's see what we get when we tilt. I don't want to go too fast because I don't want to lose a lot of this. I don't want these cells to stretch out too much, so I want to go really slow. rock it back to the other side. Okay, in the middle, and then try to go down this way a bit. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add some white around the edges to help it flow. Since white was my base color anyway. All right. Some of these cells are going to fold over themselves, which is natural. There's nothing you can do about that. But you can do it slowly and rock it back and forth. And keep the cells you've got. Try to keep as many cells as you've got, I should say. And sometimes it takes a while, and sometimes it doesn't, but each piece is its own entity, and you have to work with it and see what it wants to do. And sometimes I like to leave negative space, gives it a little more character. Corners and stuff like that. And now let's bring it back down here to this opposite corner. This edge over here. Here we go. Okay, I know you're not going to be able to see what I'm doing, but let me try to get this back in the middle a little bit. Okay. Now back down to this corner. I'll lose a lot of those cells, but that's okay. That's okay. Take it back. Now I gotta come back down to this corner over here on my right. That. Alright, now we need to pull this back over to the middle, this color, this red. Pull that back into the middle. It's like gold. And I am actually thinking about, I was going to do a balloon smash on a couple parts of this. Just to get some pretty flowers. So, give me a second. Let me wipe my hands off. And what I'm going to do is drop some paint from these little guys on here. Okay, there's one. Oops, too much. And there's one. There's one. And one right there. Okay. Next, I'm going to put some burnt orange. Right around the middle of that. Same with this one, right around the middle. One more. Okay, that's burnt orange. And then I'm going to do a little bit of yellow in there. Okay. Just 2 drops of yellow on each one. Okay. Then I'm going to do, what do I want to do? The red. And I'm getting paint all over my leg, of course, because that's what I do. I paint everywhere. Alrighty. Now, this is the bright red going around the outside. Okay, that's got a goober on it, so I got to get rid of that one. Okay. Need one more dot there. Okay. Okay, 2 more to go. Well, I need a little bit more red on this over here. Okay. Alright, now we're going to balloon smash. Here we go. And just let it sit with the natural weight on it. Pick it up. Okay. Couple flowers strewn about. Now I'm going to get the hot gun out again and get some cells in these flowers. Those are kind of pretty, huh? None of them are the same. Thinking about adding a few more flowers. But you guys got the basic gist of what I'm doing, so I'm going to go ahead and end this and continue with this painting, and I will post a final picture of it when I'm done. Y'all have a beautiful day.